Carcast.
Yep.
And we're going to talk real quick about the Doctor Who 50th anniversary.
Doctor Whom?
Doctor Whom 50th anniversary special.
Yep. We're going to do this real quick. And are we going to go into spoilers?
Well, you haven't seen it, so...
I haven't seen it. Well, you know what? I don't care about things getting spoiled. I'm going to watch it tomorrow anyway.
Okay. You should definitely watch it, by the way, because it was amazing.
All right. Oh, excellent. Okay, I'll tell you what. We'll do about 20 minutes without spoilers, and then we'll get into the nitty gritty. Okay.
Okay. Well, yeah, we can talk about the Grandview too, because we went and saw it at the Grandview Theater in Columbus, which I think we've talked about before.
I think we have, yeah.
But it was packed.
Really?
They filmed
capacity.
Yeah, they filled every seat.
And plus more, they put in extra seats.
Yeah.
Wow.
Showing up.
That's impressive. Now, what time did you guys get down there this morning?
An hour beforehand.
Yeah, 10 o'clock in the morning.
We didn't have enough time to grab the DVD, but there was already a line outside.
Oh my God.
So we got there at 10 and waited in line for an hour.
Oh man.
So, in the cold to sit down to watch it.
Shaving Christmas.
They almost had like a mini con inside. They had like 4 tables with like vendors selling Doctor Who stuff.
Oh, that's awesome.
And there was a lot of cool stuff. I didn't buy anything. I wanted to get a sonic screwdriver.
Yeah.
But nobody had David Tennant's.
Yeah. It probably sold out.
Yeah.
Everybody wants David Tennant's sonic screwdriver. Was the guy in the TARDIS robot costume there?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. Yeah. Tardimus Prime?
They ruined it, though.
Oh, they did?
Oh, yeah, we're talking about that.
Because there was a girl with him. Mm-hmm. Her costume was...
They're doing a costume contest, and the girl asked her what she is. Tell her how she answered.
She said she's the answer to the question, what if you mix Doctor Who with a Japanese anime magical girl?
Oh,
and
no.
I'm like, oh.
Who wants that? No one.
And then the next person was the TARDIS robot. They were together. And he couldn't explain it, so she did. And she goes, he's the answer to the question, what would happen if a Japanese anime giant robot met the TARDIS? And its name is Future Gadget, blah, blah, blah. It was terrible.
Oh, man.
It's like, way to blow the whole costume. And in a costume that probably would have normally either got first or second, ended up getting third.
Really?
Because of the anime.
She blew it.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh. Man, I feel sorry for that guy. Because, I joke, but... We joke, but it's a good costume.
Oh, yeah, it was really... Yeah.
It probably looked like it had the most effort put into it and everything. It would have won if she wouldn't.
Yeah.
It just said,
by all means would have won if they didn't make an anime connection.
Wow. So you guys got down... The thing started at 11, so... the show didn't start till 2:50 or something like that?
Yeah.
So what was going on beforehand?
They played a lot of clips. There was an amateur improv troupe beforehand that was definitely an amateur improv group.
Hear half stuff they're saying.
Yeah, they didn't have mics, so you couldn't hear what they were saying.
Oh, no.
The lighting was bad. Because they only had that one light
right
there.
Yeah, right.
Light.
Yeah.
I don't understand why they couldn't turn it on.
Just, turn the house lights on. Because we don't have to have the lights off for YouTube, Doctor Who YouTube clips, which is mostly what they play.
Oh,
they played that one that you posted the other day on the website.
They did? Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Doctor Who Call Me Maybe parody, which was better than it sounds.
Okay. All right.
They did trivia, but
the host was off.
Yeah, the host wasn't very good. I mean, he tried.
Was it? It wasn't Dr. Bob, was it?
No.
Okay.
He just didn't talk loud enough. And there's a girl there who did, and occasionally did. The contest and stuff. Why didn't she just host it?
Yeah, because she was actually funny, and you could hear, and she did a good job. But she was only the costume contest MC.
Huh.
And not the main MC.
Very weird.
Project his voice.
Now, was this just put on by the Grandview Theater, or was there a special Doctor Who club?
I think it was a combination of the two.
Okay.
I think that guy was part of the club, wasn't he?
Probably.
I think so.
You know what? If he was that bad but still ran the thing, he was probably the president.
wasn't a president, though. So they're like that group.
Right, he's probably just the guy that volunteered to do it.
Right.
And his trivia questions were all out of books, and he had to, like, someone had to turn to the answer.
Oh,
like,
jeez.
Right.
So just a little bit of preparation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a free show. I mean, you can't complain.
Well, sure. But no, it sounds really cool. I'm kind of bummed that I missed it. But
yeah, we couldn't have saved a seat for it if we wanted to either.
I know. Well, yeah. So anyway, yes, we talked about the mini convention and everything. Let's get into it. The Day of the Doctor, right? Is that what it's called?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh my God, David Tennant and Matt Smith together. Oh my God.
Hilarious. Yeah.
They play off each other amazing.
Awesome.
It was probably the best episode of Doctor Who I've ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of had to be.
Yeah.
There's no...
John Hurt was amazing.
Yeah.
Cranky old man doctor.
Yeah.
So is he like the 8.5 doctor?
They called him the War Doctor.
The War Doctor.
Because he was the Doctor during the Time Lord Dalek War.
Right.
And there's so many nods to, like, the old stuff. There's a girl that was wearing a Tom Baker scarf the whole time.
Oh, nice.
The opening was the exact same as the opening from the first episode.
Oh, excellent.
Like, they do the police officer walking down the alley thing.
Oh, wow.
Which it was cool that Grandview played the first episode right before.
Oh, that's cool.
So we got to pick up the reference.
Oh, that's excellent. That's really cool.
And I don't know what else to say without spoilers.
Okay, well, we're about 7 or 8 minutes in, so you want to just go ahead and just start going through spoilers then?
Sure.
Okay, well, if you're listening and you haven't seen the episode now, turn it off, pause this, go watch the episode. I'm sure it's online somewhere.
And seriously, go watch it because it's that good.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's go. Let's do it then.
Well, all the doctors appear in it.
All of them?
All of them. Not by the actual actors.
Well, sure, yeah.
Every single one makes an appearance to save the day.
Oh, that's excellent.
Even Peter Capaldi for a second.
Oh, really?
You only see his eyes, but they give him a nod like he's the next one. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, man. So like, who did they have playing some of the older doctors? Because
it was mostly just video they'd reuse, or you don't see their face.
Okay. So I know the BBC did a docudrama about the making of the first episode of Doctor Who.
I heard that was really good.
Yeah, and they actually had the guy who played Filch, the janitor from Harry Potter, play the Doctor, and I guess
can see that.
I guess he looks exactly.
I can totally
with
see
a little bit of makeup and a wig. He looks exactly like the first Doctor.
And super spoilers, I guess. Tom Baker shows up at the end.
Tom Baker. Really?
Himself.
The whole scene.
Yeah.
Wow.
He talks to Matt Smith.
It is amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so let's go through the plot then. Since spoilers are off, let's just go through the plot.
Let's see, how did it start? Unit picks up the Doctor and Clara, and they have a letter from Queen Elizabeth I to the Doctor.
Oh, wow.
And to prove that it's her, she has this painting of the final moments of Gallifrey before it's destroyed.
Oh, wow.
So he opens this letter, and then a time vortex opens to where David Tennant is, and David Tennant is hanging out with Queen Elizabeth I.
Oh, wow.
Who turns out she's actually, or there's an alien that's in disguise as her, and it's one of the old, like, really goofy-looking aliens.
Oh, nice.
That shapeshifts.
Okay.
And that ends up being kind of the main villain, a little bit of it, is these, like, crazy tongue aliens from, like, old episodes. But they end up, they all end up together.
Oh, wow.
All 3 doctors. Well, yeah. And the War Doctor.
Yeah. Wow.
And through the whole thing, like, the War Doctor has this doomsday device that's going to kill all the Daleks and all the Time Lords. And he's trying to figure out, should I use this to stop the war or not? the Doomsday device has a conscience of its own. Like, it has its own... It's self-aware, and it's trying to convince him not to do it.
Okay.
And it personifies itself as Rose Tyler. It takes it from his memories. So
wow, okay.
So it's Billy Piper playing this Doomsday weapon.
Interesting. But, I mean, we know how it ends because he does that. He uses it, right?
No, he doesn't use it.
He doesn't use it, huh?
They discover that instead of... Well, the monsters came out of these paintings. They were frozen in time in Gallifreyan paintings. Okay. And came out of them to... Now the Earth has evolved to the point where it is, and it was interesting and worth taking over.
Huh, okay. Well, now, wait a minute. I thought the beginning of Eccleston's Doctor, all of the Daleks and all the Time Lords were gone because of the Time Lord War.
We'll get there.
Okay.
We'll get there.
Okay.
He's able to calculate a way around it, through time travel. Like, the hundreds of years he's been between the War Doctor and the current Doctor, they finally managed to come up with a way to not use the device.
Oh, wow.
So, I guess he did use it, but they changed the path.
Okay. So, how does that affect Eccleston's Doctor then? Is he still, PTSD, I'm the last of my race?
Yeah, he doesn't remember that he fixed it.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, that would do it then.
Because what they do is they freeze all of Gallifrey into that painting.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. All right.
I guess, is it in the painting, or do they just freeze it somewhere? They froze it somewhere. So somewhere out in time and space, all of Gallifrey is frozen that final moment somewhere else.
Huh.
And the Daleks were attacking it from all angles, so because it disappeared, they all shot each other in the crossfire. So that's why the Daleks were, mostly gone.
Huh. All right. Wow. So I know at the for the 11th Doctor, it's taken from the next one in the it's a session in time. About what point was in Tennant's run?
I don't know when they pulled that out. Because he's just off gallivanting around with the Queen at the beginning.
Okay, so it's just kind of at some point.
He actually marries the Queen.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then runs out on her.
Nice.
He's like, I'll be right back.
Oh, well, cool. Very cool.
But they show John Hurt regenerating, but they don't show what into, if it's Eccleston or if there's another one in there.
Another one. Ah, okay.
Or they wanted it to be Eccleston, but he was being too big of a douche to make an appearance.
Yeah. Well, he's getting all that Mad Thor 2 money.
Yeah.
They showed his face at the end, though. But you think he could at least show his face there if that's what they're doing.
Yeah, that's true. They could have just used footage to make it work.
Yeah. But, like you said, maybe they were using it to, maybe there's something else.
Yeah.
Interesting. Very interesting.
And, to freeze Gallifrey, all of the Doctors, that's when all the Doctors show up. They all fly in separate TARDISes.
Oh, wow.
So there's 13 TARDISes on screen.
Oh, wow. That's excellent. Well, very cool. That's pretty amazing.
It was. And, I like Doctor Who a lot, but I'm not, a super, Doctor Who fanboy, and I loved it. I might be now.
Yeah. Well, it sounds to me like they really tried hard to weave, it into continuity. They didn't, leave any plot holes.
Oh, yeah, they did a really good job.
It's perfectly fit into...
It just makes the Time Lords make so much more sense now, because it's always they're all dead, but not really. Sometimes they show up. And now it's given Matt Smith's Doctors, I'm going to go find him now. Now I have a purpose. I'm going to go find Gallifrey.
So do you suppose that's how he's going to end up regenerating? He's going to be bringing back Gallifrey and regenerate into Peter Capaldi?
Yeah, that's the only way I can bring it back is by regenerating.
Yeah.
With the regeneration energy. Maybe.
Yeah.
But he's got one episode to find Gallifrey.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I don't know if you're going to find it because you've got one episode left.
Or, maybe that'll be Peter Capaldi's arc.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll, Matt Smith is on his way to save Gallifrey and regenerates, and it's, that's Capaldi's only thing he remembers is like, I gotta find my home planet.
Yeah.
That's it. Huh. Well, cool. Well, now I'm looking forward to seeing it. I unfortunately came home from work and fell asleep. So, but I did DVR it, so I'll probably be watching it as soon as I get back tonight. That's really, really, really cool.
Really good.
Yeah.
That didn't be good, but it was really good.
The only thing I didn't like is there was like that girl with the Tom Baker scarf was almost like a fan fiction fangirl self-insert character.
Oh, like a Mary Sue type?
Yeah, well, it just like seemed like they took the average Doctor Who fangirl and just stuck her in the plot. Because like she needs an inhaler.
Okay.
And just, wears glasses, has a scarf.
Okay, now is this going to be Capaldi's companion?
I don't know. I hope not. Not that she wasn't a likable. I mean, she was all right, but it was just so obvious what they were doing.
Yeah.
Probably him. Once it's Claire for a little longer.
Well, probably. Yeah, probably.
She just started.
Like when she got in trouble, she's like, "The doctor will save me. The doctor will save me." And like, it's kind of lame.
What was her point in the
She
episode?
was an assistant to the lady that runs the unit.
Okay.
And she actually did some stuff. Like, she had a purpose. She wasn't just there.
Okay. She wasn't just plucky sidekick number 2?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's good.
But it was just too obvious what they had done. And the lady that runs the unit, I forget what was her name? But she's the daughter of the Brigadier.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
She had a little picture of
Yeah.
I know who that is.
Yeah, they actually had a nod to the Brigadier.
Wow, that's cool. All right.
There's probably stuff in there I didn't even pick up on. Because my classic Who knowledge is, while it's not terrible, it's not, I don't know everything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I know the Night of the Doctor had to deal with the Brain of Morbius episodes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they played that beforehand, too.
Okay, that's cool because I like that episode. That's one of the few classic Who's that I've seen.
That was excellent, yeah. They had a Morbius action figure at one of the tables.
You're kidding me.
No.
Oh,
it was,
man.
It was hilarious.
Oh, man, if I was there.
It was like $30.
Oh, well, maybe not, but I would have seriously considered that.
Yeah.
Because, man, Morbius is the best.
He's basically Robot Monster. He's basically Roman.
That's why he's the best.
They had a little Cyberman nod. There was a Cyberman head in the unit has a secret basement full of stuff.
Oh,
and there's
nice.
a Cyberman head in the background. They
Nice.
showed it like real big twice just to make sure you knew.
Excellent. Now, did they do anything with the Torchwood cast with this, or were they?
No, they didn't.
Nodded at or anything? Huh.
No.
Huh.
They didn't even mention Torchwood.
Because you'd think that.
Captain Jack.
Yeah, Captain Jack got a nod.
Okay, I was about ready to say, you'd think, John Barrowman's such a huge, fan favorite and stuff,
He didn't show up,
but they at least.
but yeah.
Well, then at least they've referenced him. That's okay.
Clara used his time manipulator thing to time travel.
Okay.
That was one of the things the unit had in their basement. They had his time
Okay. Interesting.
manipulator.
Interesting.
That was given to them on the death of Captain Jack. At least one of them.
Nice. So, was this essentially the Avengers of Doctor Who?
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
It absolutely was.
Oh, well, very cool.
I'll probably watch it again. We're thinking about going and seeing it in 3D, maybe.
Oh, yeah?
Because there's definitely some parts that would be cool that you can tell that they were making use of the 3D.
Yeah.
Because those Gallifreyan paintings were basically 3D.
Okay.
They were bigger paintings that are bigger on the inside.
Well, okay. So they're painting TARDISes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you guys, if we've pretty much talked about all this, do you want to take a quick break and get back with some really quick things that we've been checking out and then wrap up?
Sure.
Okay. that break, and I think we're just going to do this real quick here. So, what have you guys been checking out?
I got Super Mario 3D World the other day, and it's also amazing.
Awesome.
It's the Super Mario. It's the Doctor Who 50th anniversary of Super Mario game.
Really? Okay. So yeah. So what makes it so awesome? What makes it beyond just a regular Mario game?
The cats.
Okay.
Well, it's the perfect blend of 2D Mario and 3D Mario together.
Okay. So it looks like a standard platformer, kind of.
Like a 3D.
A 3D platformer. Okay.
It's different than the last couple ones that have been just 2D,
so
and they're all starting to feel kind of the same.
Yeah.
This being in 3D, and they've actually added stuff that makes it feel, new and different.
Okay, so it's a platformer, but it's not like the last couple, and it's not like Mario World kind of free open world type thing, right?
I wouldn't say open world, but
okay.
It's like every level is a smaller version of like one of the Mario 64 levels.
Oh, okay. All right, that's cool. All right, so you said something about a cat suit?
Yeah, you pick up the little bell, and you get a cat suit. You can run fast. He runs around on all fours real fast.
Nice.
It looks ridiculous.
Nice.
And you can swipe enemies, do a dive bomb attack, and climb straight up walls.
Oh, wow.
And he meows.
Oh yeah, he meows a lot.
That's awesome.
And you can play as other characters, and they actually have different abilities. You can play as Luigi, Toad, and Princess Peach.
Really? They have different abilities.
Yeah, Peach can float, Toad runs really fast, and Luigi jumps higher but has bad traction like usual.
Okay, so it's kind of like the Mario. What is it? Mario 2?
Yeah.
Kind of setting. Okay, that's cool. That's really cool. All right, about how far are you into it?
I just got to the third world today. I haven't got to play it that much.
Okay.
And it's just fun. It's one of those video games that's like, this is why video games are good. Yeah, because it's fun. It's just plain fun.
Well, that's awesome. Excellent. What I've been checking out, I haven't really been checking out a whole lot. I watched a couple of old movies, and I've been getting back into Champions Online, but that's not what I'm going to talk about. What I'm going to talk about is recorded a new podcast, a second podcast for the site with our friend Josh, who has a pretty excellent review up on the site at the moment, called the Go Power Podcast. It's an in-depth look at episodes of Power Rangers, as told to you by a couple of grown-ass men. We've recorded the first 2 episodes. We're going to kind of try to get kind of a bank going on them, but the first one should be coming out here within the next week or so.
That was a great tagline.
I think that's the tagline we're going to use for it. But yeah, it turned out really well. And I tell you what, we're doing 5 episodes of the show per episode of the pod, and I got to tell you, the first 5 are pretty rough. They are pretty bad. I mean, wow. Well, we got a little bit of traffic up here on the road for the Carcast, but whatever. We recorded. Just got to sit down and get them edited and everything, and it's going to be family friendly. So there's, the curse words that we say are going to be bleeped out. Actually, they're going to be. We're going to use Tommy's "Kia" as a bleep button.
Nice.
So yeah. So be looking forward to that. That's going to be up on the site. It's going to be on iTunes, as soon as we get the episode up. And we're actually going to set up a Tumblr to go along with it. So if you have Tumblr, you can just, follow that, and it'll give you links to the back to the website and everything.
Cool.
So, yeah. Do we have anything else that we want to talk about before we wrap up? I know this is kind of a short one, but, I have no problem with that.
I don't think. Well, I played the expansion pack to. They don't call them expansion packs anymore. I have played the downloadable content for BioShock Infinite.
Yeah.
where you go back. It takes place in Rapture, back under the sea, and it is really, really good. I haven't finished it. I played it for a couple hours, like an hour and a half, and it's about 2 hours long. So I'm almost done with it. But anything that I didn't like about BioShock Infinite is pretty much fixed by it.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. That's very cool.
And I would highly recommend it if you like BioShock at all. Excellent.
Very cool. Oh, and I forgot, we all went to see Catching Fire.
Oh, yeah.
The other day. I mean, I'm going to have a review up for it here in a day or two. I like to wait a couple days to make sure everyone who's going to go see it goes and sees it, because my reviews can be a little spoilery at points. But I don't know. The quick answer is I liked it, but there were a few things that kind of bugged me about it. What'd you guys think?
Yeah, I thought it was really good. Kicking the balls ending, I guess.
Yeah, the ending was the big thing. I mean, from what I understand, that's how the book ends. But I don't know. There were a few issues that I'll get into with my review. Yeah, but
if the book ends that way, great. You can just pick up the next one.
Yeah.
But with the movie, it's going to be another year before, and then they're splitting the last one into 2.
Yeah.
So it'll be forever before you get any kind of closure on the story.
Yeah, right. And I mean, the one thing that we could say, and we said this as soon as we walked out of the theater, the next one is going to have to be amazing, because they've really set themselves up for a huge cliffhanger.
Yeah.
And if they stumble out of the gate with the next one, it's gonna ruin the series.
Yeah.
I mean, more so than a bad film in a series would, right?
Yeah. And who was it that directed it? Well, I don't remember who it was, but they did a better job than the last guy did.
Yeah, it looked a lot better.
Yeah.
This one looked a lot better.
It was just all around better put together than the first one was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, my couple issues with it come strictly from the story, but I don't know. I'm a picky film snob, so. Okay, well, I think that's going to wrap it up here. This episode ended up going about 20-25 minutes, I think. And that's
about a half. That's not bad.
That's not bad. That's really not bad. For a special, real quickie, episode, that's not bad at all. So check out the site, nerdoverload.com. Go to Facebook, like us there. We post all of our links to articles over there. And I mean, someday I kind of want to start doing like special, Facebook only stuff.
I wouldn't mind. I might start posting funny pictures and stuff just to get people paying attention.
Yeah, for sure. Go to Twitter, twitter.com/nerd_overload. We actually got that. We don't have to go nerd oversight or anything like that.
Oh, cool.
Yep. We have an email address, so if you want to email us, staff@nerdoverload.com. That's our catch-all for questions about the site, inquiries about writing, questions for the podcast,
Yeah.
Just drop us a line. Tips, yeah. Drop us, both monetary and in,
Yeah.
suggestions.
And story ideas.
Yeah. Anything. Or just drop us a line, say, hey, you enjoy the show, enjoy the site, whatever. I'm at Robot Caveman on Twitter. And
I'm at NOD_Cody.
Yeah, and we've been actually putting up a lot of stuff on our Twitters lately, haven't we? I mean, you do all. You do
yeah,
anyway.
I do all the time.
I've been trying really hard to put more stuff up on Twitter and everything. So yeah. Is there anything else you guys want to add?
No, I think that about covers it. Yeah. Thanks for checking out the site.
Yeah.
We've been doing pretty good lately.
We have been. Yep, and we're gonna try to continue. This will be. Yeah. This is usually the time of the year where we stop posting things.
Yeah, because it gets busy and/or I get really sick.
Yeah, but I really want to try to keep it going through to the end of the year.
We've been really on the ball lately. We've updated every day for almost a week now, I think.
Yeah. So, check that out. And until next time, this has been the Nerd Overload podcast.
See ya.